I've been collecting Funko Pops for a very long time now. I think about like 8 years to be exact, which is honestly crazy to me. And throughout those 8 years, I've collected a lot of different Funko Pop lines. And one of my favorite Funko Pop lines to collect is the anime Funko Pop line. And I actually do have a small collection behind me here that I want to show you guys in today's video. So without further ado, let's take a look at my anime Funko Pop collection. And here's all of my anime Funko Pops on this shelf right here. I try to keep all of them organized onto one shelf. And also, as you can see over there and over there, this entire shelf isn't anime Funko Pops. There's a little bit of extra things on it. I was really close to making this whole shelf anime Funko Pops, but I did want to start a basketball collection, so I decided to take off some space and put some basketball pops. Like where those 6 pops are right now, I used to have more anime pops, but I got rid of them. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Cowboy Bebop, Avatar The Last Airbender, and a few others used to be there. But yeah, that's not the point of today's video. The point of today's video is to take a look at all of these different anime Funko Pops I have in my collection. And let's start off over here with these One Piece Funko Pops right here. First off is Monkey D. Luffy. This is such a cool Funko Pop. There's been so many different versions of Monkey D. Luffy made throughout the years, but this is the first one. I got this pop from Entertainment Earth a very long time ago, and to be honest, that's where I got most of my One Piece pops. But yeah, Luffy is seriously cool. I love what they did with this pop. Everything about it looks great. But out of all the Luffys, I think this is definitely the weakest one. The newer Luffys look a lot better, and I definitely need to get more Luffys for my collection. Then moving on, we have this Zoro Glow-in-the-Dark Enma Funko Pop that was exclusive to Chalice Collectibles. But this one that I have right here isn't a Chalice Collectibles exclusive. It's the special edition one because I got it here in Canada. This has got to be one of my favorite anime Funko Pops in my collection. It is so cool. There's just so much detail on this pop. Just look at the Enma in his hand there. It looks so cool. You can also see that he's using Armin and Hockey there, which is such a nice touch as well. Overall, it's a really cool pop, full of detail. Easily one of my favorite anime Funko Pops that I own, if not my favorite. Moving on, we got Bone Kichi or Brook. This is based off his appearance in Wano when he was pretending to be dead, and that's why he has a bunch of arrows in him around his whole body. I got this pop from Amazon a few years ago. It's a really cool pop. The only Brook Funko Pop that I own, since the other Brooks are very expensive. I would love to see a new Brook Funko Pop that isn't Bone Kichi. But for now, this is the only Brook Funko Pop that I have in my collection, and it is Bone Kichi. It's still a really cool pop though. Next up, we have Nami. I also got this one from Entertainment Earth a long time ago alongside Luffy. This is a really cool pop as well. I think they did a great job with it. Next up is Tony Chopper. Just look how awesome this Funko Pop is. Now, there's been many versions of Tony Chopper, but this is the first one. I think it's a great pop. Just look how cool he is. But yeah, funny enough, this actually isn't my only Tony Chopper Funko Pop that I have in my collection. I've also got this one right over here, which I will take out for you guys to see. This Tony Chopper Funko Pop is the exact same thing as this one over here, but the only difference is that this one is flocked, which I think is a great touch to the Funko Pop. I actually got this one as a gift for Christmas from my brother. It's originally a Funimation exclusive, but this one is the special edition sticker that you can get here in Canada. Really cool pop, and I actually think this might be my most expensive anime Funko Pop in my collection. But yeah, this is a really cool pop. I love the flocked on it. I think it makes total sense, and I think it's a great touch. Moving on, we have Usopp. This is a great Funko Pop. They gave him a super long nose there, as you can see. They even gave him a slingshot in his hand, and it looks like he's currently using it, which is super cool. The outfit they gave him looks great. Everything about this pop looks great. There's so many small details on it, which makes it awesome. I also got this pop from Entertainment Earth as well, and I think they did a great job with this Usopp Funko Pop right here. It just looks so cool. I love everything about it. Moving on, we have Frankie. Just look how cool this pop is as well. Like, I definitely have to admit that Funko puts a lot of work into their One Piece pops. They're always super detailed and they look great. Just look how cool this Frankie is, man. Oh, this is such a cool pop. This is the original Frankie pop. I do know they re-released it afterwards without the silver nose, but this is the original one, and I also got it from Entertainment Earth a few years back. Such a cool pop. I think they did a great job with it. I would love to see more Frankie pops because as of right now, we only have 2. This one and the 6-inch Wano one. Next up, we have Doflamingo, the only One Piece villain I have in my collection. I love the pose they gave him. He looks so terrifying but cool at the same time. His glasses look sick as well, even the smile on his face, which I think is a great touch. I also love the coat that he has on. Everything about this pop is great. There's so much detail in it. It looks awesome. And finally, from the One Piece line, we have Sanji. Just look how cool the action pose is that they gave Sanji. I love it so much. It kind of looks like he's kicking through the air there with the fire flame behind him. It looks so cool. As you can see, he has his signature eyebrow up there. He only has one eye visible because that's how it is in the show. He's got his suit on as well. His goatee. Everything about this pop looks great. They put a lot of detail into it, and I think this might be one of my favorite One Piece pops as well. The debate of the century, who's better, Sanji or Zoro here? But yeah, those are all of my One Piece Funko Pops right there. Let's move on to the next one, which would be Hunter x Hunter. Actually, you know what? Before Hunter x Hunter, let me talk about this Attack on Titan Titan pop that I forgot to mention. Here's Eren Yeager right here. I completely forgot I had this pop. I got it from a mystery box last year from K-Dog and Fish. Such a cool Funko Pop of Eren Yeager. I love the action pose they gave him, and I like how they used a stand to make him kind of flying through the air. It's really cool. I actually don't know much about Attack on Titan. This is the only one that I have in my collection, and I decided to keep it because I thought it looked really cool and I thought it fit my anime shelf really well. But yeah, there's Eren Yeager right there. Now let's move on to the Hunter x Hunter pops over there. Alright, here's my Hunter x Hunter Funko Pop collection right here, and I have to say there is also some really cool detailed Funko Pops a part of this line. Starting off right here with Netero. This is such a sick Funko Pop, taken from his last moments in the show. You can see he's kind of floating through the air there, and he also has the lotus flower below him, and I think it's a really cool detailed Funko Pop. Then we have Kites with weapon number 2 there, as you can see. There's also an exclusive version of Kite that was exclusive to the Funko shop, I believe, where he had a different weapon. But this one that I have right here is common, and honestly, I don't even care if it's common or exclusive or not. I just want to have a Kite Funko Pop, and this one looks great. Then we have Killua, and come on, look at this pop right here. Around the base of this Funko Pop, they gave him electricity. It looks so cool. There's a few other Killua Funko Pops, and I might get another one just because he's one of my favorite characters from the show. And I think they did a great job with this Funko Pop right here. Just look at it, so much detail in it. Then we have the main man himself, Gon. As you can see in his hands there, he has a ball of Nen from when he's doing rock, paper, scissors, and that's such a cool, awesome addition into the Funko Pop. It's definitely not super complex, but it's definitely just enough so that way you can tell this is Gon, and I think it looks really awesome. Then up here we have Bisky. This is a really random pop that they made. I think there's a lot of other characters they could have made before Bisky, but don't get me wrong, it's still definitely a cool Funko Pop. It would have been so funny if they made like a Bisky Funko Pop where she was super buff, like you know how she was in the show. But yeah, this one right here still looks really cool. I think it's cool. Then over here we have Kurapika, and as you can see, he has his Nen chains all around him there. Overall, a really cool Funko Pop. I do want to get the other Kurapika where he has his red eyes, his scarlet eyes, because I think that totally makes sense to make his eyes red, because you know that's how his clan was in the show, everyone that he was related to, and I think that pop is just so sick. Then we have Hisoka, and just look how cool this Funko Pop is right here. You can see that he has bungee gum in his hands there, and it's actually translucent, so you can see cards inside of the bungee gum, which I think is such a nice touch. He's got the teardrop and the star on his face, and I think it's a really cool Funko Pop. There's a lot of detail on it. It's so awesome. And finally, from the Hunter x Hunter line, we have Leorio, and I think this is a great Funko Pop, easily one of the most detailed in my collection, just because of the Nen ability he's doing there, which is from the scene when he punches Gon's dad. Such a funny scene, and I'm so happy they turned it into a Funko Pop. I think it looks great. We definitely need more Leorio Funko Pops, easily my favorite character from the show. But yeah, those are all of my Hunter x Hunter Funko Pops right there. Let's move on to Dragon Ball over here. First off, we have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. This was a GameStop exclusive, and I got this from a mystery box a long time ago. Such a cool Funko Pop. You can see the detail on it. It looks super cool. Kind of reminds me of the Killua Funko Pop just because of the electricity all around it. It looks great. Then we have SSGSS Goku Call Me Your Mama. I'm kidding, it's Kamehameha. I always say that in videos and people always comment, why did you say Call Me Your Mama? Because it's funny. But yeah, this was a Child's Collectibles exclusive. The pop is metallic, as you can see on his hair and his eyes there, and I think that looks really cool. The blue metallic eyes looks great. And finally up here we have Toys R Us exclusive Hit. Also a really cool Funko Pop. I got this from a giveaway a very long time ago as well. I love the red eyes on it. It looks super cool. And the pose that he's in also looks awesome as well. To be honest, I don't know much about Dragon Ball, but those are the 3 pops that I have right here in my collection. I haven't really watched much of it, but I keep these Funko Pops in my collection because Dragon Ball has easily some of the best and most detailed Funko Pops that Funko has ever made. Moving on, we have my Hero Academia Funko Pop collection. I used to have a lot more than this, but throughout the years I stopped watching My Hero and I just slowly got rid of a few pops in my collection. First off, we have FYE exclusive Metallic Izuku Midoriya. Pretty unique and cool Funko Pop. I actually like how there's a part on his mask where it's translucent and you can kind of see through it. The pose he's in looks great as well. Overall, a really cool Funko Pop. Down here we have Glow in the Dark Todoroki. I believe this was exclusive to some sort of Comic-Con. I forgot where. Really cool Funko Pop. A lot of detail on it. I like how they changed one of the colors of his eyes. Really cool Funko Pop right here. Flame on one side and then there's ice on the other. Then we have Glow in the Dark Silver Age All Might. This was a Hot Topic exclusive and it came in a Hot Topic bundle with a t-shirt. Really cool Funko Pop right here. I love the pose All Might's in here and I love the costume he's in. Overall, a really cool and detailed Funko Pop. It looks great. It's also insanely huge compared to a normal Funko Pop. Like, these are both 4-inch Funko Pops, but this one's like almost a whole 2 inches taller than this one. Then over here we have Hawks. This one's also really tall like All Might. This is a common pop that I got from K-Dog and Fish last year. Really cool Funko Pop. I love how they gave him a stand so that way it looks like he's flying through the air. The pose he's in is super cool. Naruto. He's got his glasses on, his headphones on. Overall, a really cool Funko Pop right here. I also do like how he's holding a feather in his hand because that's what he uses as his weapon. Super cool Funko Pop right here. And finally, from the My Hero line, I have Tomura Shigaraki right here. This was a Galactic Toys exclusive, but I got it from GameStop a few years back. He's got the hand on his face, as you can see, with half his eyes showing. Overall, a really cool Funko Pop. A lot of detail put into it. I think it's great. Like I said, I haven't watched My Hero in a while, but Shigaraki was easily one of my favorite villains. But yeah, there's all of my Hero Academia Funko Pops right there. Let's move on to Naruto. And here's my Naruto Funko Pops right here. Naruto is also one of those shows that I did watch for a very long time. It was actually my first anime, but I never continued to watch it and I never finished it just because I don't know, it was really long. I said that it was really long, but I'm actually finished or caught up to One Piece, so maybe I should watch Naruto. It looks pretty good. But yeah, first off, we have this common Naruto right here. Naruto with Rasengan flying through the air. That is such a cool Funko Pop. I love the pose they put him in, and I like how they use the stand to make him flying through the air. Then we have the common Kiba and Akamaru Funko Pop. Such a cool Funko Pop right here. I love how he comes with a little Akamaru on the side. That is such a nice touch. Then up here we have Sasuke, but it's from Boruto, not Naruto. I love how you can see his Sharingan and also the other one. I forgot the name of it. I've never watched Boruto, by the way, but I do know most of it. For the most part, from like spoilers and stuff. Then we have this common Kakashi Funko Pop right here. Really cool Funko Pop, nothing crazy with it at all, but you can tell it's Kakashi. I do really want to get Kakashi with Lightning Blade. That is a really cool Funko Pop. I love like the detail on it. It looks super cool. And finally, we have Might Guy. And if I have Might Guy, I think it only makes sense that I have to get the Rock Lee Funko Pop. I would love that Funko Pop in my collection. That is such a cool Funko Pop. And with all those Naruto ones done, that is all of my anime Funko Pops that I have in my collection. Comment down below your favorite anime. I would love to know. For me, it probably has to be One Piece. And also, if you want to comment your favorite anime, it doesn't have to be on the shelf. I just want to hear what your favorite animes are. Give me some recommendations on what to watch in the comments down below. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I appreciate all of you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.